So, we're back after a successful day of killing.
Edge science with cutting, a tomorrow.
Edge science.
And but
How about you
no
edge
ifs
me,
or
Glenn, huh?
luck.
This drawing of an elevator looks awfully like that elevator, and there's a skull and crossbones, and... yeah, it's fine. The level is loading right now. I'm glad you would tell me that, or else I would never have known. Loading just wasn't enough. I needed more. I think we keep waking up in a different bed every time, but that's best not to question it. I like the sound of the relaxation room. I really could use it after all those apples. Well, that's not very relaxing at all, Mr. Glenn. That's okay. You tried your best. That's all I can ask of you, Glenn. Ah.
Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Doesn't look very relaxing and therapeutic, Glenn. All the floors are wet. Might slip and die in our dream. Wouldn't that be awful? Meeting for Cardboard Lovers Association. Oh. Well, if little cat's the president, then I feel like that's probably not great. I won't lie, I'm not a great lover of cardboard myself. Draw spiders, if you didn't know. Caused an awful infestation once upon a time, which is very scary and very horrifying. There's nothing more horrifying than hopping on at 2 AM to see 100 plus little tiny spiders running around your wall. It's quite terrifying. We once again have woken up in a different room. Probably 100% fine. It's probably fine. We're definitely not killing all of our different neighbors sleeping in their beds, waking up, and moving on to the next one. See, Glenn, I'm starting to get a bit anxious, I suppose you could say. Oh. Glenn, what is that thing and why is it chasing me? I'm not a fan of this music, Mr. Glenn.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Well, why don't you just shake me really hard? Shake me really hard, Glenn. Glenn, I'm scared. Wake me up, Glenn. Oh my. Don't lie. Oh. Jeez. How do they do this shit? It's so impressive. Oh my god! That's so good. That is so good. Just in a car park? Oh. The hell? Whoa, 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 whoa! Maybe the whole point of this experiment is just to get us to stop moving, to relax, put our mind at ease, and just relax. Just... oh. Bro edged the loading bar a little too much.
Knox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Oh.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload.
We've walked inside of ourselves. Hope we don't die. Oh. One of these is gonna be a hole. One of these gonna be a hole. A hole. Oh. A hole, a hole. Ah, the black was the hole. Hello, Glenn.
Hello. My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream.
Oh.
I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing.
Oh.
Where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
Rain is very relaxing, though. This is lovely. Oh, you cheeky little level. It's so... It takes such advantage of your assumptions of how the real world works that it can so easily manipulate
but in white space,
what you
I
think.
also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Alright, I'll turn the lights off, Glenn. What are you trying to tell me? Yeah, I knew that one. I'm getting a bit used to you now, Glenn, don't worry. I'm getting a little bit more used to you now, Glenn. I'm getting the run of you now. Yep, yeah. It's gonna be one of these. It's just gonna be walk out into the white. Yep. Yeah, I have you, Glenn. I have you. I understand, Glenn.
You're well beyond dreaming now.
Oh, I didn't even see
further
Glenn,
out
sorry.
than anyone has ever come back from.
Oh,
But we hope that you won't get discouraged.
I'm off,
After
Glenn.
all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible?
That's
Isn't
right.
that why you came here?
I suppose it is.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
Okay.
You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them.
Right.
But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again.
Ah, here you
And
go.
then, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems.
Don't tell me that, Glenn.
Today, you have the chance to see things differently.
Exactly.
Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them.
Yeah, I
Because
sure
you saw
do.
things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were.
Yeah.
Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
Ah. Okay. I like that. I like that. That's good.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything?
Well, that's
But
literally everything.
just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All
That's...
you've got to do is wait up.
That was very cool. I can't lie. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting something like this to be so deep. I kind of thought it was just gonna be like, oh, it's just a cool kind of concept and you can play around with it. I didn't expect it to be, like, actually have a deep underlying kind of message. Maybe you think everything keeps going wrong and there's no way it can get better. But it can. You just need, as it says, the right perspective. A very deep meaning for such a seemingly simple looking kind of thing. I think that's a good message to take away. I bet you never thought, sitting there watching one of these, that you'd be taking a message away. But there you go. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.